Welcome to Division 4 race pre-season here at Spa-Francorchamps. Got a small grid today, only the grid of 13, I think it is, or 14, I think it is 13. Hopefully a close grid, don't want to see anyone running off with it. As I thought it was raining for a second, but it is clearly not, it is just I think the sound of a car. Think. Sounds like pitter patter, and it's actually only 12, not 13. I would have been unlucky. Yeah, so let me get this. Unfortunately, my co-commentator's not here with me today. Jug is just getting his teeth pulled out at the moment by a dentist, hopefully. As the first car out on track is the Alpha Tauri of Shay Haywood. Haywood. Is the only Alpha Tauri today. Two Ferraris, Aurelia and Guna. The brothers. An eventful Division 2 for Guna. Move back down here to Division 4 with all of these lowlives. No. He did well in Division 2, I think. But I think he's more suited to a role here in Division 4 when he gets used to his wheel. I think that's the Kuna, or really, I think one of them has got the wheel. Yeah, I should get rid of that. Anyway, set up. We are talking, I think, a lowdown for setup. The only race that I know of that was won, I think Division 1 had the winner of that running 0-2 wings, and I was quite surprised. So I think there'll be a lot of people running, you know, maybe 10, I would say 12-10, but then they'll be really slow in the straight line. But I think we will find out in the race. We'll see who's like running a high downforce setup and gaining a lot in the middle sector, and then falling back on the last two sectors. Anyway, Haywood's gonna set his lap now, so we'll go on board with him. He comes down into the... no, never mind. Hit the effect of turn the source perfectly. Doesn't get a slipstream from the Mercedes, unfortunately. Comes up on reach. Is it flat out? Oh, a tiny minuscule lift through El Rouge. I'm sure it did not hamper his time. As he gets up to around 340 kilometers per hour going into the hard braking zone of Raskas. Wouldn't be surprised if he's running a load and alpha setup reaching those speeds. Oh, he almost invalidated there. As we come up to the corner with no name. Very difficult corner. It's just the off camber and the curb on the entry. And then we get down to the ever famous Radion, I think. Radion? That's not Monaco's corner, is it? Anyway. I don't really know the names for these corners. We'll call these two the final two Lesmos of Spa, because, well, yeah. As said, two purple sectors, obviously. They're all, everyone almost done a lap, except for no boy. Anyway, Haywood's gonna cross the line, and I'll go backwards and see if I can catch everyone crossing the line. Haywood's gonna set a time of a 140.39. Nah, 144.2. The Hoff is going to set a time of 144.2. Is it the Haas or Goon is going to set a time of a 144.8. Reddit is going to set a time of a 145.0. Hackett or is it Brandon? It's Brandon. Brandon's going to the pits. Never mind. Who's next across the line? Wazza's going to set a time of a 140. 4.4. Bogrovsky is going to set a time of a 1:44.7. Good laps from everyone. Mikey's going to set a time of a 1. Oh, no mind, he's starting a lap. And that's everyone for a while, I think, until the Red Bull of the only Red Bull, Queener, I don't know the name. He's going to say 1:44.7, putting him 5th. So close times within 8 tenths for all the 8 drivers. Well, not all the 8 drivers. So who is on a lap now? Mikey, I remember he won a lap. He's in sector 1 at the moment. Oh. Leaves enough room, does not want to get disqualified. Oh, there's a little bit wide into. I don't really can name this one of names. I'll search them up. Hold on. Takes a famous corner that I really should know the name of in 6th gear. And we've got a yellow flag in sector 3. That's just a slow moving. Takes the chicane very fast. Actually, he goes in there in 4th gear. Keep on the throttle. Hopefully it's the apex 4th gear. It's a good lap, and he's going to get a slipstream all the way down the straight. As he comes into the source here. No, the bus stop chicane. He's at the time of 1:44.1. He takes pole position here at Spa as Hackett's going to cross the line again, right? No, he's going to pits. So great lap for Mikey there. Here we go. I have the names of all the corners up here. Who's on lap? Who's on lap? I need to commentate someone. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, this is the right one? I don't know if this is the right. Hold on. Oh, I really want to. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna. It's gone from names, it's numbers now. Oh my god, it's poo on. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Anyway, oh no, as Hoff spins on the exit of turn 14, better known as Campus. He spins. Unfortunately, that's going to be his lap ruined. Has anyone on a lap that I can commentate? Ah, perfect. My favourite commentator now has Bogger stopped in Division 1 races. No boy. He's going through the corner with no name. As he comes up to turn 12, poo on. A sharp left-hander double downshift. Oh, only one downshift. Straight back on the throttle for now. Straighten the car up into 13 and 14. Exit of Campus if he can keep the car from not spinning like Hoff. Couldn't keep it from spinning. This one's called Stavelot. This is turn 16, so this one doesn't also have a name. Clips the curb on the exit button, that's fine, and that's rain you can see on the front of Nell's car, I think. But that was bad. I thought the clouds looked a bit rain worthy. Hopefully this doesn't destroy his time. Takes a lot of the curb into the bus stop chicane. As he comes across the line, he sets a 1:44.35 tenths faster than Mikey's time. A great time from Nellboy there. Hopefully his teammate will be able to match it, but it is raining, so I don't know. He might have set that lap at the perfect time. Hayward's going to come across the line, but he is really far down on his time. Brandon's going to come across the line. He sets a 44.1. After just crossing the line. Who else on lap? Hayward will just start a lap. Waz has invalidated a lap, unfortunately for him. He'll be going again though. Guna's coming up. He needs to start another lap. These guys are going to get slowed down by all the rain. It's going to flood the track soon. Hopefully Bogowski's not going to have time to go round and go out again. Well, go round and, like, you know, start another lap. So it'll be wet. So I think at the moment, Nelboy's looking splendid. As everyone's coming across to start their lap, the only person that could stop him doesn't seem to be anyone at the moment. I mean, maybe this this rain is going to stay light as my co-commentator joins me.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
I will have to check if everything's working real quickly, but we've just got rain in qualifying, Jug, so DTR Nelboy might stay on pole position.
Ooh, who we have in this Division 4? Is Bogorowski in here?
Bogorowski is in this division. It's only 12 drivers, unfortunately, today.
Oh yeah, typical preseason. Couple drivers missing today. Let me try and get in the lobby real quick. I don't know if you can send me an invite there, or...
I can. So I'm just trying to think. No one is going to... I'm not going to miss anyone. Has Bula's the only person that's going to come across the line who's starting a lap, so I will be able to invite Jug real quick.
Thank you. My apologies, guys. I had a dentist appointment.
Oh my god, I've just realised, Jug.
What?
Crazily.
You can't invite me.
No, it's not that.
What? You didn't have the audio included on the stream?
No, it's not that.
Alright, so on today's game of I keep guessing and getting the answer wrong, you tell me the answer.
I'm not on the DTR channel.
What? What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm on.
Restart that shit, man.
Oh, bro.
No way. Well, we could keep it going. We could keep it going, and then we could just send it over to Nelly after.
Should I just send the link in?
Yeah. Fire the link in, and we'll send it to Nelly after, and he can put it up on the main channel.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we can act like this is on the normal time. Just ignore what I count.
Yeah, we'll just act like it's what's going on here is legit.
This is completely normal. Hold on. I'm literally missing all of qualifying because of this antics. Hold on. I don't think anyone's took pole position off my...
I'm not even appearing offline, man. Where's this invite?
I have sent you an invite.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody is able to stop. Oh, Bogus retired into the pit lane. He's right on the racing line as well. This Hasbula has to take avoiding action.
Mate.
As Nelboy takes pole position, but I will have to...
I don't have an invite. It's not working. What is happening? Is Nell still in?
What?
Oh, actually. Hold on, you stay here. Stay here, I'm gonna figure it all out. Don't worry.
As my co-commentator has now abandoned me, Nelboy takes pole position as it starts raining mid qualifying. He did, even on a wet / drying track, perfect qualifying. Everyone's going to retire now so we can speed through the last 4 minutes qualifying, except Bula, who's going to have a go at trying to beat Nelboy's time, but it might just be in vain. As Bogorowski's way away at the pit lane where DNF. So I'm going to try and find Joe again. My Pokemon
Hello.
type joins again. Um,
Issue sorted.
I have invited you, but I will try again.
No,
So
no, no, we're good, we're good. I
oh, you,
requested to join, and the lobby host invited me. So.
Cool.
All right. So you said rain in qualifying.
Yes, halfway. It was a dry qualifying. Started to spit just as Noboy crossed the line to set a 143.6.
Okay, so Nelly's definitely going pole then.
Yes, half the grid's retired.
Oh,
We're
everyone's
waiting on
retired.
Hoff and Bula to retire, but I don't think. Anyway, this gives us perfect time to talk about see if I can get some information off the drivers about conditions.
Yes, very true. I mean, in the past, it's known to rain at Spa. Obviously, 2021, we got a little bit of rain. We had some rain this year, didn't we? For the real life Grand Prix, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've just spelled conditions wrong.
Yeah. So, yeah, typical Spa, a little bit of rain. But man, Nellboy up on the pole position today.
I was just praising him for his commentary work in Division 1.
Yeah.
As Bog
Nelly,
deserted
one of the
him.
Lead commentator, I would say.
As I've just got from my weather informants down on the pit wall, it's going to start dry, but somewhere in the middle of the race it might start raining.
Oh, interesting. So we'll see what the strategies are looking like then. See who gets it right, who gets it wrong, who takes some risks. I mean, if it's not a whole lot of rain, you might be able to stay out on some slicks, maybe some
Slick intermediates.
Yeah, slick intermediate till the end.
Here we go. Hasbulla decides to retire.
And that's it. Quality is over. You want to read out the top 12 here?
So we've got Nellboy in the McLaren setting pole time a 1:43.6. I think is his first pole position. Lil Mikey P2 in the Mercedes, Brandon P3 in the Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo 4th of Jay Hayward, Wazza in the other Mercedes 5th place, Hoff in the Alpine in P6, Bogorowski main man in P7, Quince in the Red Bull P8, Hackett 9th in the Aston Martin, Gunnar in the Ferrari, ahead of his other Ferrari teammate in 11th of Relia, and finally Hasbulla in the final position of 12th in the Haas.
Hasbulla.
Hasbulla, I was saying Hasbulla because he's in the Haas.
Oh, Hasbulla, I like that. Hopefully we're in for a little bit of excitement today. I know there's only 12 drivers on the grid, so we'll see what kind of chaos is caused. But, 12 drivers is definitely enough to cause some pile-upage in turn 1, as we saw yesterday.
Yes, indeed. I think it's in, 2 drivers is enough to cause a safety car.
True.
So,
very true.
We'll probably have a lot of those.
Well, it's really only one driver. It's really only, DTR Brent there. Great safety cars. Brent, I'm sorry. That was a joke.
Sadly, there's no, can't get any one-to-one interviews with anyone of, like, Hammers or Fox Blue this season.
I know, unfortunately, yeah. I think we will have some team radio coming in today. Unfortunately, we didn't have any anything on the pit wall by what was it, Karoom and what's the girl's name?
The new one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, the blonde one. The blonde one. She does all that stuff. But there's the dark-haired one as well. She does like technical analysis.
Blonde F1. Oh no, come on. This is a weird search. Blonde F1 pit lane.
Alright, I'm just going to run them through real quick. So, DTR and Owlboy starting on pole here with the medium tires. Right behind him is Lil Mikey, and he is on, I'm just going to read out the tires. On the mediums, Brandon on the mediums, Jay Hayward on the mediums as well. And actually, everyone is on the mediums except for Gunnar. So Gunnar starts on the soft tire.
Ooh.
I wonder what the strategy choice is there. I think he might think it's going to rain pretty early. Tire degradation around this track. it's, you know, pretty decent, I would say. About 12 laps on the mediums. So maybe, you know, take about 5 on the softs until they really start to fall off on you. So hey, I mean, if it rains within 5 laps, Gunner's looking good. Should make up some positions off the start with that extra grip. But you know, once those tires start to fall off, the rain does not come. He's going to be in some trouble.
I was just looking, and it's Natalie Pinkman, I think.
Natalie, yes, that's it. Yeah. So unfortunately, we didn't have anything from Natalie on the pit lane.
Fortunately, not
during qualifying, but
just have to see if we get anything from some drivers. There's some questionable accents from a few drivers.
Yeah, definitely some questionable accents performed by yours truly and Dylan. As well as the radio sound effects.
Yep. I'm gonna have to get like a little bit of a I don't know, might have to head down to like the pit lane and stuff, you know. Ted Kravitz it up.
Barry Bogorowski, I'm on board with Barry Bogorowski right now.
As Hoffa's slowed down all the way. He's all the way at the back.
Oh, Hoff, yeah. Must have had a little bit of a spin, but Bog has a nice helmet. He's matching the colors up with the McLaren. He said, hey, look good, play good, or drive good.
Oh, no.
That's all it is. And he gets disqualified. Oh, the commentator's curse. All right, I'm going to let you call this one out.
Hoff's going to line up P6 as he, as the lights will start now. See if we can get good camera angle. Unfortunately, no, we didn't have the best thing. As here, I'm on board with Brandon because it gives us a full view of the grid. And lights out, and away we go. The start of Division 4. Mikey gets a brilliant start. No Boy's start is not the best. Brandon's looking to capitalise on this. Jay Hayward goes around the outside of both of them. Yeah, as No Boy's now 3 wide going up towards El Rouge. Hoff seems to be in the middle of the pack, not really having any issues. As No Boy's fell all the way down to 4th. And there's a spin! Oh, as Jay Hayward has just gone into being the first El Rouge victim of today. I'm sure there'll be more. We give our condolences to Hayward. Hope he's okay.
That's it. Jay Hayward, number 26 in the Alfa Romeo, loses traction going up a Rouge and bends it into the wall.
Nobody collided with his car, so he's the only one to retire. I think he should be okay.
That's going to be a safety car too. I think we actually have a little bit of radio coming in from Jay Hayward now.
Oh, wow.
Jay, you alright? You okay, mate? Oh, yeah, okay. Car's destroyed. Looking like a DNF, mate. Alright. Get out of the car and come back to the pit lane so we can beat you up.
Yeah.
Team not happy with him there.
Not surprised. It didn't look like a big shunt, big crash. Team's not going to be happy with that when they go into the next race. I think we've got, as I look here, Discord says, No Boy's just put into the chat, he says, at Jay Hayward. If that was me, I'm sorry. I thought I gave some room.
Oh, no. So Jay Hayward's Alfa Romeo team yelling at him there. Weren't really yelling at him, okay? You know, a little bit of an over-exaggeration. But they seemed a little mad, and it might not have even been Jay's fault. He might have been tapped by Nowboy. So we'll see how that works out in the
doesn't seem to have any wing damage.
Footage.
Gunnar stays out. Does he? No. Barry Bogorowski decides to pit as well on that one.
Too. Oh my gosh, yeah.
He's one to go for the
thinking here, man?
Extravagant
If I'm Bog, I'm putting on another set of mediums.
He's gone for the hards.
Oh my.
Perhaps, maybe gonna pit to the mediums when everyone pits for the hards, but still, I mean, like,
Yeah, but think about the rain, right?
Yeah, maybe
it's just not coming.
Maybe he's going for the rain. Maybe he thinks that it's coming in like after around 10, 12 laps. Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. Could be just suiting up for the long run. But I don't know, man. I would think you'd want to be on the mediums. I mean, you could take them. You could definitely take them to the rain if it's in, 12 laps.
Sadly,
Lap 14, right? I mean, yeah, your tires will be gone, but you should still be okay. I don't know, a bit of a questionable choice there by Bog, but Gunnar getting off the softs, probably the right call.
Yeah.
They might be checking the rain too with Mark. Mark might be saying some hullabaloo because he's never right.
I don't see any clouds though as I'm on board with winter now. I'm looking back and forth, and there doesn't seem to be any rain. I can still see the Belgian hills, would you say, in the background? And
Yeah,
deep in
looking
the
like
Ardennes
blue
forest.
skies.
I think it's in the Ardennes.
See, sometimes the rain can move in real quick around here. So we'll have to just keep an eye out for that. As I think the safety car should come in at the end of this lap, right? Yeah. Or
No, I don't think so, because
do another one.
Oh no, will it? Maybe. No, it won't. It won't.
Tell
No,
us in a second.
it won't. It has to do another lap. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, because round here.
That's good for Bog. Get his tires warmed up.
Was a bit of a disappointing start though for now. Dropping 3 places.
Dropping down 3. Well, 4, I guess. Technically, only 3 people passed him, but
yeah.
Yeah, very unfortunate start for him. And then we're still yet to figure out if there was contact for him and Jay Hayward going up a Rouge. But yeah, it's a P1 to P4. Very unfortunate. We'll see if he can fight it back though. Got Jens Hoffer, Brandon, and Lil Mikey ahead of him. Lil Mikey looking pretty strong.
I'm just reviewing the footage here now. I've got some of the Sky Sports people here.
Yeah.
I'm just having here looking. Oh, yeah, and they've shown me.
If you'd like to rewind and you are a Sky Q customer, I don't know how they say it, but yeah, you can press the little red button and go to any point of the race that has happened so far. It's only probably $45 a month.
It's actually only £32.99 a month if you would like to get Sky Q, or if you are Sky Q or Sky Glass customer. That's what they get. They get to press the red button and they go through any point of the race, including the start, any live overtakes or DNFs that have happened. You can go back and watch those whilst watching the main race. That's just a perk being in Sky Q or Sky Glass customer. Anyway, I think I'm being told actually they want to. I'm looking here, and there's a clear and visible gap between the two drivers when Hayward starts to spin out of the top of El Rouge. It is not even midway. He's stable going up El Rouge, still stable, and he flings to the right, and he goes on the rumble strip, and then he loses it on the rumble strip.
Oh, he loses on the outside of the top of the corner?
Oh,
and
so then he
must
spins.
have bottomed the car out.
Barely avoiding Hoff. Luckily, doesn't bounce back into the track.
Unfortunate there for Hayward. So I would assume that's just his own mistake there, as the safety car is going to be called in at the end of this lap. Just going to jump on here with Jens. Actually, no, I'm going to jump on with Nelly. I'll let you call it out. I'll keep an eye on things a couple cars back. You let me know how it goes at the front. I'll pick anything up you don't see.
Well, Brandon in the position here to try and well, actually Mikey's in the best spot so he can pull away from Brandon, and when he goes, the long back straight of Spa gives a perfect opportunity to whoever's leading the safety car to go and grab quite a substantial gap because of just how long you can wait. You don't have to go until the finish line, which is even after the bus stop chicane. So he doesn't even have to go out on this corner even if he wants to. He doesn't decide to go yet. Then he decides to go. He's got quite a big gap, but Hoff is being overtaken by Nelboy. Nelboy sees it, goes down the inside of Brandon and Hoff. Unfortunately, just getting the traction out of the source. Hoff is behind. There's been yellow flags. Quint is holding everyone up. Quint is spun.
Little update here. So Quinna spins the rear tires out of the last corner, and someone goes to pass him. I believe it was Hans. So Hans goes to pass him, and then he can't pass him before the line. So that is why there is such a massive gap from P4 to P5 right now, because whoever passed Quinna at the start-finish line had to wait for Quinna to come back on the track and go across the line.
That is unfortunate.
And then unfortunately Quinna spins it again in the first corner, and now he's in 11th place, but that is what caused the backup here. So huge for the people from 1 to 4 right now. The 2.8 seconds
luckily
gap.
no damage for Quinta there.
I don't believe he has any damage, does he? He's alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Also on the camel straight, Bobrovsky had to give the place to Wazza for an illegal overtake, apparently under yellow flags, I think, because he slowed down the straight and gave the position to Wazza. He sits in 8th.
So I'm gonna give a shout right now. From what I'm seeing, I think Lil Mikey. Just gonna have a look here when he comes out of the corner. Oh, a little slide there for Brandon. I think Lil Mikey might be running a little more downforce than other people. Because he's gaining a lot of time through the corners, but it's even, or he's losing it. Like, he just gained a 10th out of the first corner there, but is losing it all night now on the straight here. So we'll see if he can keep that up. I know low wings is dangerous around here. It's a bit of a killer.
If you're not using,
actually hops into the pits.
Yeah, if you don't use low wings, you have to run high wings and just make up all in the corners, which is so difficult. You have to be so perfect in the corners. So the gap is 1.3 now going into sector 2, really, the main corners. See if he gains anything. Well, he does. 1.5.
Looking a little like Tool yesterday.
In that race, some great teamwork for the AlphaTauri boys.
Yeah, the AlphaTauri boys. Max Verstappen, wink wink, finally came back and gave his teammates some help. Well, I guess it would be Pierre Gasly.
Sadly, it's just pre-season, so there's no points available for any of these races. But I think that's not going to stop Nell from trying to make a move down this straight on Brandon.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do here. 84% ERS for him.
Both on about 8%, almost the same.
Yeah, Brandon's not looking any worse. But Mikey, man, Mikey's only at, I mean, he's at 70%, and he's blowing this gap out right now. Gained about 4/10 that lap. It was a 1.3, I think. And he sets the fastest lap.
Used to commentate Division 5 races, Lil Mikey, I remember. With Bog.
Yeah.
No.
Bog and Lil Mikey. No, Bog started commentating when he was injured.
And then Little Mikey was commentating it for Bog.
Oh, but here we go. So now, boy, right on Brandon's tail now. DRS is open, and he's just gonna let him go. So not close enough here at the end of the camel.
Hackett also close to Wazza, so he's got past Bog, I think.
So yeah, 4/10 is the gap from Hackett.
Running almost
I gotta
similar.
say, I mean, the middle sector is crucial around here. It's crucial. If you're gonna run more downforce, you got to make sure that you just push the middle sector to the limits, and I think that's what little Mikey's doing right now. Honestly, You know, the lower downforce you use, and unfortunately, you know, I think a lot of drivers are using, you know, a lot of drivers just stick on a TT setup, change the wings, and you know, might change a few other things, but
Oh,
those
as
setups are
Hackett
pretty
spins.
unstable. Oh,
On board with Hackett as he was
oh,
chasing Weiser. Just did a little bit of a Wesley 99 there on the exit of turn 16. As he's
that
going to
kind of
have to hop
confirms
into
it
the
there.
pits.
These setups can be fairly unstable, pretty loose setups. So to have a little more downforce and maybe have a little bit more stable suspension through the middle sector is a massive help. While the guys behind you are fighting the car, honestly, through the middle. But unfortunate there for Hackett, just losing the rear end, I would assume.
Yeah,
The
just spun around.
the third sector there. Yeah. So he'll come in and change his front wing. Fortunate for him, it was only the front wing.
As the only overtake we're going to see down the straight might be Gunnar on Bog here. As Bog, Gunnar goes down the inside of Bogorowski and gets in front of his Bog on the hard compound tyres, so it could have been a tactical choice to let him go and just keep the DRS from behind Gunnar. Good overtake though, nice and clean.
Yeah, no, me and you have both raced with Gunnar before, and we know him. He's a nice, clean racer.
Only good things to say about Gunnar.
Yeah, honestly, I've never really had a problem with Gunnar. You know,
Only
working his way
problem.
around the divisions. He was Division 2 last season, knocked back down to Division 4 for this season.
Just to think he was so dominant in Division 5 after someone left, and then they moved into Division 2, and then
after someone left. Yeah, if you don't know who we're talking about, that someone is in this party chat right now, and it's not me.
well, he did move as well, but the man that won the championship wasn't him.
Yeah.
He had a chance at constructors, but did blur a bit.
No, yeah, but no, Gunnar honestly performs well. It's his consistency, I think, that helps him out. He's a nice, consistent driver, and super clean. You know, stays out of trouble, and that's what you got to do. Honestly, you stay out of trouble, stay consistent, and that's what wins races. I mean, speed is one thing. Yes, if you got speed, it's going to be easier to win races if you're consistent. But you know, while you're league racing, a lot of the time people over push. And you know, mistakes happen. We are all human, and we make mistakes. So if you limit those mistakes, you're gonna have a better time out there on the track.
I couldn't have said it better myself. That's what they say, right?
Gunnar pulling a little bit of a gap to Bog now, 1.4 seconds.
Just gaining on.
Trying to work his way up.
Quinta spins again.
Brandon's also closing that gap up a bit, 1.4 seconds to Lil Mikey.
Front right end plate. Oh, Hoff's in the gravel.
Uh-oh.
Campus corner. Only know that because it's got a little map up in front of me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, he's spun
Hans
again.
is on 6% ERS.
Oh, and Gunnar is. But I don't think he's going to be able to catch. Oh, he has to dive out the way of Wazza. As Wazza pits, actually.
Oh my gosh.
That was close.
Oh. Be careful there. That's going to give Gunnar a great close gap. And I'm sure Gunnar can see his light flashing. So he's going to want to get by him pretty quickly here.
Still looking around. Clear skies. Some clouds over to the... hold on.
Yeah, lap 9 now. Doesn't look like any rain's coming in. I don't think Gunnar's going to be close enough here. He obviously doesn't have the DRS down the Camel Straight this first time. He is gaining a lot of time without using that DRS as when your ERS falls below 10%, you actually lose a lot of the power that your engine puts out. So it's always a good thing to keep that above 10%. And Gunner's sitting at 46 right now, so we'll see if he can catch Hans by the end of this lap, or even the start of lap 10. Although both of them, I mean, Gunner's on 7-lap-old mediums, Hans is on 8, so they might be looking to hop into the pits here pretty soon.
I should just inform you that Mexico has scored 2 goals against Saudi Arabia, which means that Poland and Argentina go through to the next stage of the World Cup.
I think Argentina's going to take the win.
Argentina is winning 2-0 against Mexico at the moment. Poland will be facing France, world champions, in the round of 16 if it stays like this. Anyway, it's not really what we want about. What we want to see some overtakes, and which No Boy was trying to produce for us, but just can't catch Brandon in a straight line.
Yeah, Brandon rocking a whole lot of straight line speed. And he's also closed that gap a lot to Little Mikey. I think Little Mikey might have made a mistake.
I know, so I saw DRS is probably helping him. Maybe Brandon might even be able to catch Mikey here.
Well, I'm on with Gunner right now, who is going to have the DRS on Hans down the Camel Straight, and I believe he will definitely make this overtake.
Oh, this Brandon does go down the inside of Mikey there. Nice and clean.
Gunner's also passed Hans now.
Oh, he does that well before the corner.
Hans has actually recharged his DRS a little bit now. But Bogorowski is now on the hunt for Hans as well. 1.2 seconds back. I mean, Brandon making the overtake on Lil Mikey. You know, once he gets within that second, I think it's a pretty done deal for Mikey down the Camel. And even in the last sector there on the final straight, I wouldn't really call it a straight, but you know, the downforce that I assume Mikey's running will definitely come to bite him if he is within a second of other cars.
Also, another mention of the World Cup. A certain Canadian team has sadly been knocked out of the World Cup.
Oh no! Team Canada.
0 points.
Sadly. They go 0-3, did they?
It's 0-2 at the moment, but as Mikey and Brandon dive into the pits, that gives No Boy the lead. But no, they're hosting next World Cup, so I hope our home nation can do well.
Wait, what? We're hosting? Nice.
Mexico, USA, and the Canada. Yeah, just gonna say. Yeah, Canada. I might not sound Canadian, guys, but I am actually Canadian.
Yeah, he is Canadian. A disclaimer, yeah, we have to call him Canadian for this Nations Cup thing we do in Delta T. If you want more information about that, feel free to join the Discord server. Should be a link in the description of this YouTube video.
Yep, but it's on the wrong channel.
Yeah, I mean, you know, once we get it up on the main channel, you'll be able to see that. But yeah, we just gotta call him Canadian. A little slide there for Nell Boy. Takes too much curb through the middle sector there. But he's back on nicely. I think he might dive into the pits here. He's got 10 laps on those mediums. He's just gonna look to try and overcut.
You think Bogorowski, crazily, just to point out a Bogorowski strategy here, would stay out on the hard tyres till the end?
I mean, if it doesn't rain, right? I mean,
eight seconds behind, right? Gunnar pits because he has to.
Yeah.
That's 8 seconds behind. You've got a gap. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, it's Bog's right on the back of Gunnar here, and he gets past on the long straight.
Nice. A 1-2 action now for the McLaren boys. We're gonna jump on with Gunnar, or no, sorry, Nellboy, and Nellboy is in the pits. So Nellboy comes in, will Gunnar hop into the pits here? 9 laps. Are the tires hurting enough? Not yet. So he's gonna stay out.
As Bula has spun. No.
I mean, if you think about it, right? it's a pretty good situation for Bog right now. I mean, to add on to your point, I think, yeah, he could try and take the tires to the end of the race. It's going to be another 12 laps on those tires, I think, right? Or another 10. So there'll be, there'll be 20 laps down on the tires at the end of the race. But think about it, if we get another safety car, Bog could hop back onto the mediums, which a lot of drivers have already used.
Yep.
Even if you do get 2 sets, right? You get 2 sets, so everyone else could do the same thing. But Bogorowski being in P1 is going to be in a great position if everyone else chooses to do the same thing. Hop back onto the mediums.
Is Bogorowski having 2 race wins, is it, to his name?
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure.
DTR racing. A cool feature on our DTR website is that you can search any of the DTR drivers and find their stats. Here we go here. Bogorowski. And you can also do a head-to-head between drivers. As I know we really should be talking about the race, but I'm just going to quickly put a head-to-head here of Bogorowski versus No Jug.
You gonna do me dirty like that, huh? So coming around to finish lap 12 now, Gunnar is now going to jump into the pits, so 10 lap old mediums for him, and I believe he's going to switch to the hard tire. So we'll see how many positions he loses. Oh, Brandon's around!
Oh, I've just
seen that. So Brandon spins it out of the final corner.
No damage
and that's going to be Mikey up into P2, and Nellboy into P3 on the hard tires, so... Man, I guess we'll see what happens here. You could play some pretty good strategy. 7 seconds is the gap to Bogorowski from little Mikey in P2. So we'll see how the McLaren guys play this one. And yet to see some rain. I'm yet to even see a cloud in the sky, if I'm honest.
I agree. That's why I think Bog's going to the end.
And Quinna picks up a 3-second time penalty there. Actually, we're going to run you through the penalties very quickly. So, Waza, number 7 in P4, has a 3-second time penalty. Hackett in P7 has a 3. Reliot, same. Jens Hofer, same. And Quinna, same. So that is 7 to 10, all with 3-second time penalties. And Waza in P4.
Oh, I've just got news of the DTR versus DTR No Jug versus Bogorowski head to head. I'm trying to count the positives here. They're actually surprisingly equal drivers here. 1-1.
I'll tell you what, the finish percentage is definitely not the same.
8-5 in favour of Bogorowski.
8-5. Bogorowski, consistency, age, experience.
The most daunting stat of them all is the finish percentage between both drivers. I think we've got 91 races under Bogorowski's belt, almost going to become a Centurion driver with 7 DNFs in those races. Has a 92.3% finish rate. And DTR No Joke, 55 races, 1 win. Unfortunately, that doesn't beat Bog. Has got 5 pole positions, which is surprising. And 20 DNFs to his name.
No.
63.6%.
Yeah, a lot of those DNFs came in last year's game. Not gonna lie to you. Anyways, really quickly back to the race. 5.7 seconds is the gap now from Mikey to Bogorowski. So the gap is being closed. You can definitely see the wear on Bog's tires. We're just going to keep an eye on that. Nellboy still right behind Mikey, holding the 0.6 gap as Hans Bula sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:47.319, and Jens Hofer picks up a 3-second time penalty. So I think that's going to be 6 seconds now for Jens Hofer. Reliot can catch him, put it within 3 seconds, then you might be looking at an extra position.
I actually say that DTR Dymax is not actually doing too well either. 76% finish rate. Just shows that consistency is the key.
It definitely is. It definitely is. Looking to turn things around this season, hopefully for the AlphaTauri team, the Dream Team, the Canadians.
Our team may be gone, but our spirit is not.
Exactly. Exactly. So you think Nelly's going to try and make this pass? I mean, he's 5/10ths back. I mean, if I'm Nelly, you're closing the gap. You're 5.1 seconds right now. You know, Mikey's driving pretty well. And you can just sit behind him and recharge your ERS. Right? No problems. Now, if you make the overtake, now you're the guy that's got to spend the ERS. I don't know, man. I mean, Mikey's doing a lot better on ERS. Weaving around. The boys are weaving. They're having a little bit of fun here.
Whoa!
Oh!
Mikey!
Oh, is he going to go for it? No, just let him
No,
go.
lucky, very lucky man, Mikey there.
Oh my gosh, they just lost so much time.
Bog is going to be delighted. 7 laps left, 6 seconds to close. I think he's going to the end.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Honestly, I mean,
with these two battling.
Laps. If these two keep fighting, they're going to lose even more time. And I think that's why Nelly just kind of let him go, because he knows that if they can continue without a fight, they're going to close a lot more time than if they're going back and forth. But it's definitely a smart move to save that ERS, stick in the DRS. And then maybe closer to the end of the race, you can go for a move, try and secure that 1-2.
ERS difference is boggling, mind-boggling, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty big difference right now. I think Mikey's around 50, is he not?
He's 50, yep, 57.
Yeah, 57 to 18, so I think, yeah, it's just in Elboy's best interest right now to stay behind. But I'm going to have a little look through the field, see if I can pick anything up while you are watching the front. Honestly, just looking like a pretty chilled out race right now.
5.3 to Bog. Let's see how much they close in this lap. They're a bit loose of a back end to Eau Rouge for Nelboy there. That's probably why he can't catch Mikey. 6% ERS to 49. It's good at not catching Brandon.
I'm gonna have a little look on that. You should be, right, with the medium tires. I'll keep an eye on that gap. 2.3 as we see it right now. But it's also looking at Waza. So I don't know if Waza is going to be gaining any time. Nelboy actually just slipped out of second. But I think he should be able to gain that back for the final corner. On the last straight there. He does have a straight line speed advantage. 4.6 seconds to Bog now. The gap is closing.
Rapidly.
Dale's going to have to use a little bit of ERS here.
Second a lap.
Mikey. Yeah, second a lap. It's going to work. It's going to happen for Mikey if he can keep this pace up. But Nelboy has been dropped 1.5 seconds now. Unfortunately for him, and that ERS is running low. We'll see how much he can gain back on the Camel Straight coming up here after Eau Rouge.
A lot of ERS for Bog here, though. He might... It's one thing to catch and another thing to pass.
It is, and I think, you know, these two are a good team.
It's out. No, that's a safety car.
No!
Hampers Bog's plans of staying out.
I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I mean, it's a kind of a meh point in time. It kind of sucks. If it was, you know, lap 19, even lap 18, it would have been a bit better. But I think this works great for Bug. I think he jumps in, puts some mediums on, maybe even some softs if he really wants to take care of them.
I think some softs.
Again, Soffer hops in, puts the softs on. Yeah.
I think you got to pick your softs here.
You think so? You wouldn't go mediums?
Lap 17. You're gonna come out on lap 18, right?
Yeah, but how much are you gonna break the tires trying to warm them up?
Yeah, I know, but for 5 laps. Personally, I would go with the
Yeah,
medium,
I think
no,
you're
the
right.
softs. Oh my god.
Yeah, pop the softs on. You're right there. So I think this works out well for Nellboy as well. Because Nellboy gets to charge his ERS back up, have another go at Mikey.
Mhm.
And it's going to be a double stack. So Bogarowski's hammering it down the back straight here. And we see Nellboy just about half throttle. Trying to wait for Bog to get into the pits. So that's definitely going to be a double stack from what I can see here. If they don't do it, I'll be surprised. Bogarowski is in.
Oh, so slow into the pit lane. Does not want to DNF like he did.
Mikey stayed out.
Maybe he thinks he's got the pace.
So Waz is in, Brandon's in. Gunner's going to stay out, actually.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, 4 lap old medium.
It will be safe from Hackett, so it's going to be a P3, P4. Looking like another team yesterday. Yeah, everyone else comes in. Oh no, this is I mean, maybe for Mikey, he does have downforce, and I mean the tire grip doesn't really help you in a straight line, right?
Nope.
But Bog and Nellboy both, as we know, have a straight line speed advantage. And now they've got the fresh soft tires on, so throwing the car through the corners with that lower downforce will be a little bit easier with the grip.
But can you appreciate how far back Hasbulla is on these soft tires? He's gonna have to catch the safety car. Maybe not even go into lap 19, 20. Or maybe
I don't
not.
think he has to catch it. I think it'll go if it's like lap 20 probably, and he's not caught up.
Depends how much he wants to use these tires.
Oh, could you imagine? They would not end the race under the safety car. I think that's actually only happened one time.
Maybe we started the race under safety car.
That's what it was. Was it? Where was that? Was that Miami?
Singapore.
Was it Singapore? Wow, man.
Chucking it down in the rain, started under safety car.
That is so cool, honestly. That is the only time that has ever happened to me in my whole racing.
Same. That was a good race. Division 1, Season 4, Singapore. I think it was race 8. Great race.
Yeah, I believe so.
High scoring for both the Williams in that race.
Yeah, both Williams actually took down Shabby, didn't they? Shabby 2K falling from grace. Unfortunately, me saying this, if he hears it, it's not going to be good this season. He will turn on the guns. But Tool 8, I think Tool 8's going to give Shabby and Yari a run for their money if he... I don't know, he is pretty high on the leaderboards for TT, but that is TT, right? So I don't know if he's fully a TT merchant or if he can keep it on track. I mean, he was looking good yesterday, looked consistent. So we'll see what he can do this season. Might be a three-way fight.
That's where DOMX50 suffered a 5-second penalty for illegally crossing the pit lane entry line.
Yeah, we had a bit of a rule chaser calling him out there. Not gonna name any names, but it does rhyme with what your teacher would write with on the board back in the day.
Anyway, P5 and P6
Moving
it was
past.
that race to the William boys. Ooh, 18 points. What GOAT team?
Dropping the Williams this season, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Moving back up.
Mhm.
Moving back up to the midfield cars. I guess the Williams is a midfield car if Alex Albon's driving it.
Yeah, right, yeah, I agree.
So actually, we're caught up here. Quinn is the last one that has to catch. I don't know what he must have dove back into the pits, hey?
Yep, new step.
Yeah, I think so.
Softs.
So we should be going at the end of this lap.
Should we start at lap 20?
20, 21, 22, yeah, so. It's at 3 laps, right?
Mhm.
So we'll see. 8 laps for little Mikey on the hard tires, 6 for Gunnar on the mediums. Oh, Gunnar spun. Gunnar's in the
No.
wall.
No.
No way, man. Oh, that's so unfortunate for him. He's going to have to replace the wing. And the safety car is coming in. Oh, that's ruined for Gunnar. Oh, no. But now, guess what? Lil
What?
Mikey has no buffer.
Mhm.
Lil Mikey has no buffer, man. And, I mean, Nellboy even has a bit of a buffer. If Waza stays behind him, he's got a 3-second time pen. This might be a double podium for the McLaren boys. And,
Oh,
I don't
what's
wanna
that?
curse
What's
it,
that?
but-
Bloody hell, mate. That car just spun on me. Fucking just spun on me, mate. Don't worry. Just taking into the pits. You've only got front wing damage. Only front wing damage. We'll get you on a new pair of softs. Wow, Gunnar really frustrated there.
Yeah,
First
very
car
frustrated.
fitting.
Unfortunately, our beep button didn't work there.
No.
We usually have a button that goes when they swear, so we're going to have to actually fine Gunnar a bunch of money for swearing there. So we're off,
Very
actually.
inappropriate. Oh god, I'm not even looking at the front, I mean.
Here we go. A little bit of a gap for Mikey.
Oh.
Pulls it off.
Was it? Oh, Brandon trying to go around the outside.
Whoa, Bog firing it through T1.
Mhm.
Oh man, this is not looking too good. Bog throwing out all the ERS right now. Whoa! Oh my gosh! I thought he was gonna go on that one. He's going for the pass. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna pass him and then slow him down for his teammate. I swear.
Oh.
Oh, too wide. Is he too wide? No, he gets it done.
Aston Martin. Oh, hack it, Brandon. Both round, both Aston Martin spinning in pirouette takes out Hoff.
Oh, massive crash at the back.
Oh, taking each other out. The Aston Martins.
Ooh, around the outside is Nellboy, gets it done cleanly. And both
Oh
the
no,
Mercedes
now the
now.
Mercedes are fighting.
Oh no, the
Into
Mercedes going
P1.
too wide through P1. Oh, it's just not worked out at all for little Mikey. It was a bold strategy choice, but very unfortunate for him. Look at what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. It is the McLarens with a 1-2. Haven't seen this since last year in Monza.
The first team in DTR to get a 1-2. When was it? What was that? The last team to get a 1-2 finish.
Oh man,
Cannot
I don't
remember.
know. Probably, it's probably a little bit of a Shabby and Wesley combo.
Back in like season 2.
It's lap 21 now. I mean, I would say there's threat from behind, but there really isn't. I mean, if Waza comes past, just hold it within 3 seconds.
With a 3 yep.
But just keep it on track, you know. And Nellboy and Bogorowski are really good at keeping it on track. All this stuff is not meant to actually curse them, although it sounds like I am.
As DRS will be activated on the last lap.
Well, we actually have a radio message coming in from little Mikey right now. Oh, mate, the tires are falling off. I've got nothing left. It's alright, Mikey. Just keep it on track. Finish the race. We've made a mistake. Worst radio message I've ever heard in my life. Tried to get a little bit of the breathing in there because it's true to life.
It sounded like he's not having the best time. You know, his team and him has gone for a bold choice. As Quintus spun again, he's in the wall at the bottom of Puom. But Mikey's strategy did not work out. I mean, he's clinging onto the back of Wazza in the group here, so he'll probably get a podium out of it.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
yeah, I think he's got a bit of asthma.
Podium.
Not been hyperventilating on that.
Yeah, you know, no, it's a tough job driving an F1 car. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you gotta be in pretty good shape. Really takes the wind out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there goes who just DNF there?
Quinta parking in a
Yeah, Quinta.
place that I think
Oh,
he was.
disqualified.
I think he was just waiting for everyone to go past, and the game's like, nope.
Oh, yo, whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you see that?
Was it Bowarski and Nelboy and Wazza?
Yeah, Wazza just smashed into the back of Nellboy in turn 1.
Unfortunately, I did not see that.
And he has no wing now.
No wing.
It's like he just didn't brake.
Um,
I swear he just did not hit the brakes there. What?
Lil Mikey's dreams of podium and fighting back now.
Yeah,
also,
well, I
we got
think he'll get it now.
confirmation.
He's got the downforce.
Confirmation from Hayward that right at the start it was himself spinning. No
Yeah.
tap from Nelboy. We already, our analysts already pointed that out.
Unfortunate there from Jay Hayward.
Oh, is it trying
But
to
this.
not
Through
willing
Puon.
to give it up even.
Oh, I think Wazzle has teammate pass.
Mhm.
So Lil Mikey's gonna be on for a podium here today.
But who get?
Not much of a threat behind.
Are they fighting it out, the McLaren boys, or are they gonna?
I don't know, man. I think they might. I mean, Bogorowski, I think, deserves this one. He ran a risky call on the strategy, ended up working out for him with the safety car, so I think he might.
Nelboy's
end up taking
catching.
it. Oh gosh, he actually is. Oh, Nellboy. Oh,
Is
he's
he
not
send-
using anything though. I don't think he's gonna send it, is he? No, no. No. I think they're gonna hold position where they are.
Mhm.
And that is it. It's a 1-2 for McLaren. Barry Bogorowski taking the win. Nellboy coming home in 2nd place. Lil Mikey in 3rd. So that is your podium for today in Division 4. Hans Bula coming in 4th place. Waza in 5th. Hackett in 6th. Gunnar coming up to the final corner. Now he will be in 7th place. He keeps it clean here in that Ferrari. Unfortunate day for Gunnar. Looking like he could have had a podium as he crosses the line now, but he unfortunately spun it under the safety car. So that'll be a P7 for Gunnar. Brandon coming up across the line now for P8 and P9. Jens Hoffer. Unfortunately, the rest of the field, there were 12 drivers, and now there are only 9. So a little moment of silence for those who did not complete the race.
Driver of the day, Has El Bula.
Hansel Bula. Hans Bula, as we like to call him.
Mhm.
So good job from him to get driver of the day. But man, McLaren guys must be pumped. Let's get them in here. We need a little post-race interview.
Oh, we need to get a an intro. You know how they always got like the BBC countdown.
Not a clue. We live in Canada. Why would we know anything about that?
And even no, the what is it? The British Broadcasting Association of Canada. That's what it stands for, BBC.
Yeah. BBCCC.
Wow. We
British
need some interviewing.
BBCC. Let's see if they'll join. You know, I've sent them both an invite, but I don't know, man. They might have got a bit of an ego after this 1-2 today.
Maybe they
might
can't
stand up
talk to
the
us.
commentators.
They're too.
Now, boy might have gone out for his post-race dart.
Mhm.
Oh, and Bogorowski joins.
Oh. Yeah, we'll
All
get
right, well,
it.
let's do like a little bit of like a music thing. So like we're transitioning. So we're transitioning. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the post race interview. Bogorowski, congratulations on your win. Can you tell us how you did it?
Thank you very much, guys. Can I tell you how? Yeah. I actually took a gamble early on with the safety car in lap one. I thought I'd change the strategy as I wasn't front of the pack anyway, so I pitted for hards and thought like I could be on mediums later on if something happens. But basically, well, a few guys lost it ahead of me and then fought me into a good position. Other guys pitted. The plan was actually to pit like around lap 14 for mediums, but as the tires were still good and the gap was okay, I thought, okay, I'm gonna sing this out. And I thought, okay, just have some fun in the end and do like soft run for the last 4 or 5 laps, or maybe even stay out at all. But then the safety car came and I was lucky Mikey didn't pit, because I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, Dylan was about halfway through the race calling it. Thought you were going to stay up for the rest of the race.
We thought there was going to be rain towards the end.
It wasn't a plan, but the thing is, rain was predicted, but didn't come. I had a decent gap because I just made mistakes, and then my tires were okay. Like I was like, first I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for mediums around lap 14. I might go to the soft on lap 18. Maybe I'm not going at all because I was saving ERS and I wasn't 100%, and the gap was still 4 seconds with what 6 laps to go. So I was like, I'll be able to defend Mikey. But yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, it was great 1-2 there. We saw it as the come to a close on the final lap. Were you talking to Nell Boy at any point? He was closing the gap. I thought he was going to go for a dive bomb, but he decided in the end.
Actually, I made a huge blunder. I thought we were already there with 1 lap to go, and I said, "No, come, we're going to go on the finish line side by side." And I actually went off throttle coming out of the last corner. Said, "Fuck, there's another lap to go." And I'm like, "What?" No, Nell would never do that. But yeah, we were in a party, but Nell would never do that. Those things.
So it was the team game. It was always going to be the team game. Never gonna.
Yeah, we won't pass one if it's not for a championship.
That's what I like to hear.
I like that.
Sounds like
I mean, if it's like in the middle of the season and Nell is like better in a better position for championship, now of course we're gonna let him go. But if that's not the case, then we're not gonna pass each other on the last lap. If it's like in the middle of the race or whatever, and the other guy is quicker because he has better pace or is there other better tire, of course go. You know, get the better result. But no, we're not stealing wins from each other.
That's what I like to hear from the McLaren team. Division 4 McLaren, focusing on the team work this season. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Sounds like
Look
another
good,
team.
play good.
Oh yeah, and we have one goal, and that's the constructors this season.
Awesome, I like that.
And actually, that's what we're going for. And if either of us is ever into a good position to win drivers, we're gonna help each other, you know. But it would be great to win a drivers' championship for either of us. But the focus is we were second last season, and so the aim now is championship.
Good. Yeah, I think it's definitely doable. You guys were looking really strong today, and the teamwork obviously paid off as well for a 1-2. So congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, there were a few good drivers missing though tonight, and we have strong competition, I think. Any team with Brendan in it is a team that can win. We have, of course, what team are they in? The Ferrari team with Gunnar and Elliott. Maybe they're not like the quickest for drive championship, but don't forget they've won 3 constructors titles already in 4 seasons. So never underestimate them. Mikey can be good on a good day. Wayne has won a championship before. Jens is good. There's so many. I think this is going to be very, very competitive this season, and there's like more than 10 guys that can win races. So, yeah, looking forward.
Should be really excited for me and Jug to commentate. Looking forward to it.
I think you're going to see a lot of good races, lots of different winners, and lots of driver errors. Yeah, where I mean, most of us are decently quick, but we still make the occasional mistake.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an entertaining season, honestly. Had a few good team radios coming in today, driver radios.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There'll be lots more where that came from as well.
I'll be listening. And is there anything specific I should listen to, or?